Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Pitch Invaders podcast. What's on the menu for today? Well, goals, actual goals, multiple goals from Arsenal, and also what we have on the menu is a big pile of kufta served by Liverpool Football Club. Oh yes, welcome back, my friends, to another
Welcome
episode.
back to you.
Hello, Christian. We missed you last week.
Missed you guys, man.
I know.
You have fun without me? You're not allowed to say yes.
There is no fun without you. But we had
It was
fun.
a little fun.
We had
because it was two Liverpool fans
Yeah, oh,
versus
God, yeah.
Amir.
That's why.
The Mo Salah glazing was insane last week. And I love the guy. It was.
I know.
I was listening to that episode while I was
Goated.
and I just wanted to someone's got to call him out on this. You know, they got to play Man City without Haaland. They got to play Newcastle without
Isak.
And then this kofta that happened against PSG.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
Oh, yeah.
All right, how you guys doing?
Good.
Man.
All right. You guys want to start with the Arsenal victory against PSV in the Champions League?
I need to wipe my eyes. I don't know if I'm
7-1.
looking at the score line right.
A bunch of defenders just going and scoring.
That feels like how it's going to be how they win, man.
I mean, their striker Moreno has got to go and assist, right?
Did he?
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Would you guys say this is good to see, or this is just a pain to see? Like for me, it's painful, to be honest. Like,
Elaborate.
I don't know. I mean, they're good goals and stuff, but like players playing out of their position and just destroying a team just because.
I don't take anything out of
don't
this.
know.
If I'm Arsenal, I don't take any confidence boost.
Kind of.
I see a crappy defense.
You have to take on. Dude, they've been scoring no goals for like the last month.
They're going to go to Manchester United, and it's going to be a 0-0.
They're going to deceive.
Like,
They're deceiving themselves. If they take this,
Both of you think this is fool's gold.
yes,
Yeah.
I completely. I mean, I can't believe they scored 7 goals. We just had
It's like a training
talk
session.
about it on paper. You and me just watched the highlights a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
It was the defense for PSV is like elementary, dude.
Yeah. I can't believe they even got that far. Man City is not.
There was a goal that you
Anyway.
you went like, oh, was that like Nwuneri or?
Okay, so in the beginning, we were talking before we started. I did feel like this game could have gone much differently if PSV put in that first chance that they had. They had a chance, basically open goal. He hits the post, okay, and then Arsenal turned around and scored, and then they scored another one, and then Lewis Skelly got a yellow card, and then a couple minutes later should have gotten another yellow card and been sent off.
So Arteta took him out.
And he didn't get that second yellow card. And then Arsenal scored that third goal where it's like the defense of PSV was like sleeping.
Yeah.
They let the ball like kind of tinker around in their own box, and then Marino just picked it up and finished it. So it's like there was an emotional back and forth with PSV where something decent would happen, but then they would counter. So
Yeah.
it was a weird game.
Nwuneri's goal was good, right? Was that a bender? Or I'm trying to remember.
Nice goal.
Would you say they were lucky enough because they got 8 shots on target, they scored 7?
Tank.
Ah,
That usually does not happen.
I don't want to say.
Yeah.
I don't want to give them a compliment and say it was good finishing and all of that.
I gotta give them credit on maximizing on this opportunity because now they basically have a second leg that they don't have to do anything,
Exactly.
Correct.
right?
They can just play whatever.
So they kind of reduce like the game load for themselves.
Yes.
So that's good
Yeah.
on the long run.
But why does it matter? I mean, they're fighting for second place. I mean, it doesn't really matter if they have a game to rest.
But I mean, I think for how things have been going for Arsenal, what the management did to the fans in January, it's at least nice for them to get the 7 goals and
Yeah.
kind of they give them something.
Did Matt and George celebrate?
I know we beat it like a dead horse, but they screwed this team over. So they screwed the players over and the fans over in January, and now they're So
Let's look at positive because in the interview after, the person asking the question brought up a good point. He said, "You will potentially have Saka and Martinelli back for the next fixture, not the second leg, the fixture after that."
okay,
So I don't know what. I guess that's the quarterfinals.
all right.
So that's good. That's a bonus. I mean, you think they could go on a little bit of a
Don't they have
Champions League run?
They'll have Real Madrid next,
Or
right?
Atletico.
Yes.
Yeah, either Real
Do you think
Madrid
they will
or
be able to
Atletico.
give Real Madrid a run for their money?
No.
You didn't think so?
This is not going to be another.
This is Arsenal's best. They have the best defense in the world.
Yeah, I was gonna.
think this is going to be another Jose Mourinho Inter Milan defense.
Really?
Is Real Madrid's defense good? I'm asking because I don't really know.
They're all right. Yeah, we didn't really try, but
I don't feel like they're good.
Well, if considering Arsenal's amazing defense
is
considering
much better than
Arsenal's
Man City.
defense, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I think they're gonna play. They're gonna definitely play a better game against Real Madrid than Man City did.
But it's not going to be an Henry Arsenal versus Real Madrid kind of thing.
They don't have an Henry.
You don't think Saka will offer that little?
No.
I'm just trying to,
especially with that injury.
encourage the Arsenal fans.
We're trying to build up that matchup because we're all going to be glued to it anyway. But
Yeah,
if we're being realistic, I think it's going to be a battering.
I'm going like a 3-0 on aggregate. I know we're not predicting,
Really?
but I'm just that's what I have in my head. No, like they lose, 2-0, 1-0. It's not too bad.
So you guys think Real Madrid already went through? Because
Yeah, I think
Atletico
to the
looked really
semis,
good.
yeah.
Really?
And then they lose against Liverpool in the semis.
But I meant to mention this to you, Amir. The way Atletico lost that match against Real Madrid, do you see how scrappy they were and like all the probably kind of somewhat dirty fouls they were doing?
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to see from Man City.
Yeah.
The dirtiness.
Like next week or whatever. I'm sorry. When is the next leg? Next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next week when they have the second leg, let's say Real Madrid is up on Atletico and it looks like they're coasting to the next round. Let's just say, for example, Atletico is not going to just go they're just not going to lay down.
Because that's a derby.
Right. So
There's a huge difference.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, and Atletico is
But
known.
I like seeing that.
Yeah, Atletico is known for that anyway. That's what they basically buy this kind of player profile for these kind of stuff. Anyway, remember the Man City versus Atletico? We had to play them.
Spitting on people.
We had to play them with that same style to go through.
Correct.
So
Do you know how far the stadiums are? By any chance? Like, are they?
I think like 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just amazing.
It's not far because Atletico's stadium is, I think it's close to the airport. Madrid's is more south. But
I find it a little crazy that Madrid's got matched up and Bayern's Munich
is true.
got matched.
Yeah.
matched up.
That is true.
It was a little ooh, wow, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
derbies. And
But yeah, Arsenal. I mean, credit to them. I'm excited to see them to the next round. I was excited to see Arsenal free flowing scoring again.
I really think that if Madrid and Arsenal is going through, but if Madrid goes through, and that matchup is going to be a whole different game than what we expect.
I will be.
If Atletico pulled up a win against Real Madrid, I do think Arsenal have what it takes to beat Atletico.
I think they have what it takes to be a Real Madrid too.
I don't know about that.
But
I think they have what it takes to get a 0-0, but they would lose at the end.
What happened in this last week since I've been saying?
I'm I'm considering Saka.
No.
I'm considering Saka and Martinelli back for that game.
Not because of the result.
First game back in 4 months.
I really wouldn't consider
April
it,
1st, he's
but
gonna be back.
he's not gonna be he's not gonna even fit 60%. That injury is gonna take him until the rest of the year to recover.
Really?
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
70% Saka's
the only
it's very
threatening
hard.
enough.
The only, I don't think Arsenal have a chance, but the only thing that you can maybe make the argument in my head is that they kind of know that the league is gone.
That's what I'm saying.
This is the only trophy
So they're putting
that
all
they
their
can-
marbles in
Correct.
this.
Yeah.
And their defense can't. So if you put Real Madrid's attack versus Arsenal's defense, I think Arsenal's defense is capable then to hold that attack.
I do. But
in that part. So
I do for
it's not going to be an easy game. That's what I'm trying to say.
I think that they can avoid floodgates opening, but
Yeah.
I don't think that they can They can get a clean sheet.
Like
You
it's
guys
not.
are saying Arsenal got a Jose Mourinho their way to Champions League glory because that's
They
not a good
could.
formula.
I think they need to do what Liverpool did.
We know that's what they need to do. Can they do it? Is the question.
They need to do what Liverpool did against PSG,
Oh,
which
God.
is have 2 shots
What
on
did you
target.
guys do?
Yeah, we're gonna
We
get.
need-
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
What did you guys
We're
do?
gonna
Okay, we'll
to
get
that,
it. We'll get
bro.
it. They literally need to park the bus
Embarrassing.
and then sub in Saka in the 87th minute and get a goal.
Embarrassing, bro.
Oh,
Can you
that's
imagine?
crazy.
It's such an embarrassing.
Do you guys want to talk about Aston Villa?
Yeah.
Sure.
Dude, Aston Villa is gonna go to the quarterfinals.
That's pretty awesome.
I mean, I'm assuming Club Bruges is not gonna have a really much competition.
Yeah, they got a good draw. Obviously, that helps. That always helps. But dude,
But that's big for them, dude.
Bringing in a guy like Asensio, who has Champions League pedigree, to that squad, I feel like I'm starting to think that was the only reason they got him specifically. Like, we need a guy in the squad that's actually played in Champions League.
He's been scoring a lot, dude.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm glad I picked him up in fantasy.
Yeah.
He's looking really good.
And
I mean, they gave him, he scored a penalty in that game.
Rashford is looking really good too, but unfortunately, like I think that it's gonna come to an end if they
who
if they meet either PSG or Liverpool. So if they
they play Liverpool,
so good run
Not
for them.
PSG or Liverpool. What are you talking about? Or there's no or in this conversation.
We're gonna come.
They are going to play Liverpool. That's
Liverpool doesn't want to you don't want to play your fellow Englishman.
It's going to be an easy game.
Yeah, no, we learned that the hard way many times.
Liverpool always beats our English competitor. As you know, against Manchester City in all of the rounds that we've played you guys in Champions League.
But if you have the upper hand, it adds another load on you.
Not against Aston Villa. I'm not scared. What did we beat them 2-0 like 2 weeks ago, right?
No, you tied 2-2.
Oh, that's true. But we were in a dip at that time. So now we've come back.
So you're not in the dip now?
You came back. That performance, you guys are back now?
PSG?
Yeah, that performance.
You guys got
that was in Paris.
I need you to put your hand on a Bible and tell me you guys are back after that performance.
Listen, we were never. No, we've been back for the past few weeks.
You guys got that was.
I feel a lot of heat coming towards me. Are we gonna move on to Aston Villa? Or do you guys have what comments you have to say?
They have a good run. I say they have a chance. Who knows?
They don't have a chance. They're getting out in the quarterfinals, but I'm saying it's big for them. It's big for them to be in that stage. Like, this is literally. Do you guys go back in time 4 years ago? Like Aston Villa from 4 years ago. Like, to think that they've come this far and they're in the quarterfinals. I'm jumping ahead, but
it's pretty good.
They're going to be in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Like,
that's pretty good.
That's how Manchester United take notes. This is how you manage a team. It's not like Aston Villa do they have a millionaire Saudi money? I don't remember.
Yeah, Egyptian owner.
They have Sawiris.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out. Sawiris, but
but you're totally right, because not only is this run they're going on, let's say they got knocked out in the quarterfinals or whatever, but in the off season, you're going to be able to attract some of the best talent.
Yeah.
You put in a good performance in Champions League, especially if they finish. I think it's going to be top 5, maybe the Champions League, right? So all that is going to help them moving forward, where they'll be able to attract good players, unlike Man United.
They got those players on loan. Why couldn't Manchester United get Asensio on loan, for example? Like, is it just because he didn't want to go? But I'm saying, did they even consider, Manchester United getting players on loan? Because it's working out for Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Asensio has had 7 goal contributions since he came.
It's crazy.
Same for Rashford.
That's more goals than Manchester United has scored since January. It doesn't make sense.
He doesn't fit the new manager's formation. But we gotta get to that. But I think you guys.
It just shows me how good a team. Yeah. If you manage a team correctly, this is what you can turn out. Like Aston Villa have the right manager, they have the right squad, they have the right squad depth. Like, they have youth. They sold Duran and made millions of dollars, and they bought him for dirt cheap. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just.
I think the manager is the key player in this Europe run, because Unai Emery is so experienced with these Europa, he's the Europa League king or whatever. Many times he won it with Sevilla. Sevilla is always struggling in the league, but then they go to Europa League and then they just win it 2 times or 3 times in a row. So I do kind of believe this guy can take them far, but against Liverpool, I don't know, or PSG. Or PSG.
You guys want to talk about Liverpool? Since you guys have been bringing it up so much?
It's embarrassing, man.
Let's talk about it, man.
Top of the Premier League, and you cannot beat PSG in the...
Guys...
Oh, you beat them.
First of all, let me talk first.
All right.
I have no idea how we were not down 1-0 at halftime.
You mean 3-0?
4-0.
At least 1-0, I'm saying. At least 1-0. We got really lucky, first of all, that Konate didn't get a red card.
Tell me how
I don't know. I looked at it. That should have been a red card and a penalty.
I missed that part. So did the ref actually blow the whistle?
No.
Did the play stop?
No, it kept going. But then they had VAR check it while the play was... Wait, right?
Oh, that's crazy.
And then he cleared it.
Liverpool.
They didn't even call him to the monitor, which I was surprised. That was a clear and obvious error, I thought. I literally was watching at work. Kiss back of my hands. That's he shouldered him in the back.
Yeah.
That's a clear. Thank God for me. I mean, like that would have. I was like, if we get a red card, the tie is lost, and we're not coming back in Anfield. It's over. Somehow they probably. You know what I think? They decided up there. They're like, we're gonna ruin this first and second leg if we give a red card. Just keep it going, man. Yeah. That's what they told him.
Do you remember?
They do that all the time.
Well, Max will remember this too. Do you remember when Doku took his studs and stabbed
McAllister
in the chest?
Yeah.
And nothing was called, and we ended up winning the league.
Yeah.
They didn't want to ruin.
That's like the team of destiny. That kind of crap happens to them. Like that should have been a red card. You guys should have had a penalty, and I think it would have tied the game, or you would have.
I remember
or whatever.
last year.
This Konate thing is like something similar. It's like a clear and obvious. What are we doing here?
Yeah,
but it's just
they just don't want to ruin the game.
Enjoy the year, Max. Okay?
Do you guys remember? You know what? This always rings in my head. Ruining a game. Remember when Van Persie got a red card against Barcelona when he was in Arsenal because he couldn't hear the play. I'm probably speaking like gibberish.
Oh, I don't remember.
The referee whistled to Van Persie to stop the play, and then he scored and he shot in the back of net. And then Van Persie pointed to the stadium. He's like, "I can't hear you," and he got a red card.
Wow.
And then Barcelona ended up raping Arsenal. At that point, it was 0-0, and Arsenal was on fire.
I don't remember.
So that's my point.
Arsenal,
That's my point. Huh?
They get some crazy red card.
Yeah.
So my point is, I'm glad that the referee didn't give us a red card. But dude,
There could be payback.
Allison, Allison, right? Allison, amazing, dude. Our defense.
Van Dijk wasn't that good in this game.
We got lucky on so many occasions. Our attack offered nothing, man. Diaz would hold the ball and dribble a little and lose. Jota lost the ball. I can't tell you how many times he would get the ball. He would either get outrun or he would lose possession. Salah, offered no creativity.
You guys got destroyed in the build-up play.
We got destroyed everywhere.
Every time you guys try to build up or even counterattack, these three guys in the midfield for PSG, they were like engine.
It was
they were monsters. That guy Neves.
You're talking about Nuno Mendes? Is that the right back?
Nuno Mendes is really good.
He had Salah in his pocket until Elliot came. He didn't have that handled.
Now I'm talking about that new guy that they got.
The young guy.
Yeah, Joao Neves.
Him and Szoboszlai were
Joao Neves, Vitinha, and Fabian Rui. These guys, this midfield is really, really good. They're very young too.
What I said how can this PSG team what's the difference? This is the best PSG team we've seen, and they're the most regular. There's no superstars, and this is the best PSG team we've seen in how many years? In ever.
No stars.
Watching that game, I could not believe how good Ousmane Dembele.
He looked amazing.
I don't know what he's missing. Maybe it's health. Maybe it's mentality. I don't know what it is. If you put half of Cristiano Ronaldo's heart or mentality into that man's body, he's the best player in the world. The dude can do everything.
That's a big statement. I don't know about that.
He's very injury prone.
He's in form. He's not the best player.
You know, I've heard so many times.
I'm saying
if he could do that every season, then Messi.
If you put half of Cristiano Ronaldo's mentality, I want to be the best player in the world. I'm going to commit myself training.
Do you say that about Rafinha and Barcelona then? No. I mean, they're having the same exact season. What's the difference?
I just see a talent and ability out of Dembele. I don't see from Rafinha.
To
me, it's a really good season for Rafinha, but Dembele, I'm seeing dude, this guy could be one of the best players in the world.
I don't think.
He really can. I'm gonna tell you why. Can you tell this guy if he's left-footed or right-footed?
No, not really. No.
So he's left-footed.
So he's both. He has a strong weak foot.
He's left-footed. He took a free kick
with his right foot?
Liverpool with the right foot.
Oh, really? Oh, that's good, strong.
I can't tell. And he used to be on Barcelona. I'd watch Barcelona games. I didn't know what he played with. The man is so. The moves he was putting Andy Robertson in a blender every single time he had the ball.
How old is he?
20. He's actually young, 27.
27.
So he's still got a couple of more years.
Yeah.
He could be Salah.
He's a late bloomer.
He could be Salah replacement.
I mean, listen. Last season he got 6 goals.
Kvaratskhelia is really good.
I am so glad.
Do you know how pissed I was watching this guy? He scored and then celebrated like he wasn't linked with us. Did you see his?
Why should he celebrate?
Look at that celebration. The nerve.
from.
play for
And
you guys?
then it got offside. I was like, yeah, suck it.
Just because
Yeah,
he was rumored to be linked to you guys, he shouldn't celebrate.
that's what you get for not coming.
He celebrated
And
his
who at
ex.
the end won? Who won at the end?
That guy's R1, his R1,
Yes.
his foot
Yeah.
is one of the greatest R1s I've ever seen.
It's very
the
good.
curvature he's putting on these
Yeah.
shots from outside the box. I think he was
His
taking
dribbling was phenomenal. I mean,
dribbling
Yeah.
was phenomenal.
The ball is
Shots
glued.
from outside the box because he was like, dude, I'm not dealing with Van Dijk. I'm just going to shoot from out here.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
that guy.
that front three, they were
the front three,
very.
trickery.
Yeah, the free room, Barcola.
No.
Barcola was starting, right?
Barcola.
Barcola was good. There was another kid that subbed on that.
Oh, yeah.
Dewey.
Oh yeah, that guy was good. Yeah.
It's like someone that plays basketball like just came into the field.
Anyway,
Like,
all of this to say, I was so impressed with PSG's attack.
Yeah.
It was an unbelievable attack, and then they.
Can we talk about Allison first for a second?
yeah.
We just need to, I know we don't put any spotlight on him, but I'm not gonna. He's the best goalkeeper in the world, I think, from this performance. But this was the best performance from a goalkeeper that I have seen in so long.
100%.
Best performance of his
had
life.
his
What do you
moments
guys think
all
about
the
him?
time. I think he's definitely top 2 or 3
Of what?
for me, like goalkeepers in the world in the past 5 years.
Right
I would say even
Is
in
he
the,
better than Raya?
in the past 5 years.
Yeah.
Raya?
Is he better than Raya? David Raya from Arsenal.
Oh yeah.
I think I take
Oh,
this
100%.
over. Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
Okay.
100%.
Who else is better to compete with him? I mean, Atletico Madrid. Oblak is old now, right?
Courtois, probably.
Courtois.
I think I'd put him ahead of Courtois.
Yeah, I'll put Alisson.
Courtois is like 80.
So then that puts him at number 1 then.
I think so.
Yeah. Like
Yeah. You said right now, who do I need a goalkeeper for a game? Allison.
You know what
Yeah.
I don't like? I don't like that when a player has a really good performance, then all the people start talking about he's the best. That's what I'm trying to avoid here. Is
Yeah.
just because he had an amazing performance, I don't want to suddenly start saying he's the best.
But Alisson has
know what I
been
mean? 'Cause
always like one of your best
That's good.
players.
I
Like,
don't want it to be judged by a performance.
No,
'Cause that
not
was
at all.
what is it? CBS Sports Golazo. They all of a sudden are like, he's the best goalkeeper in the world. You didn't know his name last week. You didn't know his name. So but literally he carried.
Yeah.
This reminded me of 2 years ago when he stopped. Was it when we won the Champions League? He stopped a shot from Napoli, against Mertens. So it was like last second,
yeah.
and it was the reason that we won. Like
Dude, he got you a spot in Europe from a header
that's true.
4 years ago. Like these are things you don't. I think.
He does come up in clutch moments, man.
Yeah, he's always a good goalkeeper. Like without him, like he's one. Like if you list like the top 3 players for Liverpool in the past few years, you'll probably say Salah, Mane, Firmino, Van Dijk, Alisson.
I have a little hot topic question. When I was watching this, I had in my head, I was really thinking, this is the Ballon d'Or competition. This is literally Ballon d'Or, Dembele versus Salah.
Oh,
And Dembele showed up, and Salah didn't. What do you guys think
No.
from this?
I don't think that. Yeah,
That's what I'm hearing everybody saying. Is that it's Dembele?
Who said that? Golasso? CBS Golasso?
No, I don't know. I was listening to a lot of different podcasts.
No,
but-
this year it's about Vinicius Junior winning the Champions League or Salah winning a Champions League.
Well, my point is like,
Yeah.
so
Why is Vinny involved at all?
I don't
Payback.
know, man.
Payback from last year.
He's not good. He's
They're-
literally not that good.
Madrid's like,
He's had a down
I don't know. Madrid's PR will get him in that list somehow.
I think it's Dembele and Salah.
I think, okay,
Nah.
if they get him on that list, he should not show up again because he's got no shot this year.
But in terms of who showed up for the game,
Yeah,
Salah was a ghost.
sure.
Yeah,
Do you guys just think this was a game?
no,
An off game or what?
I
Or
didn't
did
think-
this show the difference? Because Dembele played without fear. And he played like a man in form. But at the same time, Salah has done this the whole season. He's amazing. He just needed one moment. Do you think it was like... I'm kind of in a conflict. Was it a whole overall team performance that sucked? Or did Salah pull like a Messi like pre-2024 World Cup where he would not show up in the big moments?
I don't think so. Yeah, go ahead.
We have, as Egyptian men, we have watched the Egypt national team a lot over the years with Salah on the team.
Yes.
Now, I will caveat this by saying we know that Salah kind of goes like 60% when he plays for Egypt. He's got to keep himself healthy for the team that actually pays him his weekly salary. Right?
Okay.
So, but we complain all the time when we watch Egypt games that Salah doesn't get a sniff of the ball.
Yes.
And we complain that our midfield sucks. That's why. Remember, I've suggested moving him into the 10 role just so he can touch the ball more.
Yeah.
Okay? That Liverpool game that you were referring to, I felt like I was watching the Egypt national team.
He was out of the game completely.
And out of the game, he can't get the ball. Like I don't put it that much on Salah. I put it more on your team's performance, the defense, and the midfield being really. I can't believe I'm talking about how poorly your defense and midfield played. Not Allison, like defense and midfield, and yet you guys still won the game. It's ridiculous. So I don't put that much on Salah. I put it more on the midfield not being. I mean, every winger in the world needs the midfield to help them out, and he didn't have.
I just wish when he did touch the ball, I would have seen more. Obviously, he probably touched the ball 40 times in total in the whole game, maybe. Like I don't know. I don't have the stats, but like when he did touch the ball, he was wasteful. He was wasteful on one of the counters where he could have crossed it, and he like. So that was upsetting for me, but I don't want to be hard on him. He's amazing. He's the best player in the world. Like
I think Luis Enrique beat Arne Slot tactically at a point that honestly Arne Slot did not give his player. He didn't prepare his players for what's going to happen, or maybe Luis Enrique surprised Arne Slot with his tactics. How hard they played. That the players, like at the beginning...
Well, he didn't change anything in the second half either.
Exactly.
So we weren't ready.
This is what happened. So the first half, you guys tried to come out with the ball a little, like, with the build-up and stuff, and you guys got destroyed.
Yeah.
The second half, Arne Slot did not change anything, that we started to see Liverpool players actually kick the ball out. They don't even bother to build up anymore. They don't bother to find each other. They like a couple of times Salah would try to open for Arnold on the right, and then Arnold just kicks it out just to get rid of the play and let's restart again because there isn't anything that we can do. So I honestly, it's a whole team performance. I just don't know how you guys got to win, but whatever.
Can we talk? What a beautiful goal. Nunez and Elliott, the two most I would never have expected them to come on and score.
Nunez was awesome on that, man.
Yeah, I mean, he played,
He's a hustler.
Yeah. Remember you said at the beginning of the season you build the team around him? The funniest thing you made.
You have to say this, though, like, he's not what you thought he would be, but you never see Darwin Nunez play a game and you don't think he gave it all in the game. He's wasteful, of course, but you never watch a Darwin Nunez game.
I disagree.
Actually,
he didn't give his all
I disagree.
Arne Slot thinks how that.
I'm not talking about
I do. No, I'm talking about effort too. There's times when I say you're the freshest legs out there and you're not running and pressuring the defender. I want to see a striker that comes on in the 85th minute, run his heart out, and high press every single person on the ball as a defender. You don't need to conserve your energy. You're coming on for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So there's several times when I'm seeing him like stand around and walk around, and so I question it, but.
I think Arne Slot commented on that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, he said his work rate is...
It's like you have a striker that comes into a field and his head is already down.
Yeah.
Because he knows he's going to miss, or like the media's too harsh on him or whatever, so... I don't know.
Well, he has been... I mean, Liverpool don't get flops. Like, as an organization, they don't get flops.
We got Balotelli.
He is the flop.
We got Balotelli, Benteke. I can name a lot of flops.
What did you pay for Benteke?
I don't remember, but... I don't know.
10 million.
No, it wasn't Darwin. And Balotelli was a flop.
So he's got a lot of pressure on his shoulders. Yeah. The fee for him and everything like that. So,
So we're going to Anfield. We're going to win. Anfield, we're not losing.
Well, you guys are going to definitely be a lot more prepared. But this PSG team, honestly, credit to Luis Enrique for building that team.
Is there anything that they can change? Because they had nothing wrong.
I don't know what they would do.
Be more clinical, maybe? I don't know.
But at the end of the day, it was
so clinical. But Allison was just making these like fingertip saves all over the place. Like you can't put the ball in a better spot than that, man.
Yeah.
In a lot of situations.
Is there something Liverpool need to do better next time? Obviously, I know the baseline is create more chances, but what can they really do to beat this team?
I thought it was a really poor performance from McAllister and Gravenberch.
Yeah, you guys definitely need to be more physical.
Yeah, Gravenberch especially.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you guys seemed out of it.
And just say a prayer for Andy Robertson.
Against Dembele.
Tsimikas, I don't think is the answer.
Tsimikas better not come on, bro.
Yeah,
I would hate
Andy
to see him.
Robertson's the best you got, and dude, Dembele was putting that guy in a blender.
He was really.
Every time he touched the ball, it was crazy.
And so was I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Yeah.
Say it again.
I don't know.
The guy in the Arabic commentator was saying his name so effortlessly.
Kvaratskhelia.
Kvaratskhelia. I was like, Tamin enta. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nasty, dude. I'm really glad you guys didn't get this player.
He would have been
He's so
fantastic.
good.
He would have been great.
I'll be honest, I don't really. I
He didn't
saw
wanna
him
play
in
on the
Euros,
bench.
but Euros is like, I don't know if this will translate. I don't really watch Italian league, so that was like my first time getting
Yeah.
really. He is amazing.
We ended up with Chiesa. I mean, like,
yeah.
Oh.
But I think you guys should play more out wide, long balls. Don't try to build up because you guys are gonna get destroyed again.
yeah.
Yeah.
Any other comments on any of the other games, like Barcelona, Madrid, anything you guys wanted to?
Barcelona also got lucky.
A red card and
A red
1-0.
a red card. The Chesney made crazy saves out of
He made
nowhere.
crazy saves.
I didn't see it, but I heard.
Yeah.
This guy that they called out of retirement, he was just chilling on his couch.
Was he really?
Yeah.
And then they lost
Ter Stegen.
Ter Stegen.
Wow.
And they called this guy up out of retirement. He was a free agent, just like chilling at home.
And he changed their season.
And yeah.
Arsenal could have done that
Stupid.
with a
idiots.
striker.
Yeah, no, that was impressive from them.
Yeah.
I want them to advance. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I want Real Madrid to be eliminated from this tournament.
Me too, as well. Yes.
And when I'm looking at the teams out there, Atletico Madrid doesn't fear them very much.
Yeah.
But Barcelona really don't fear Real Madrid.
They beat them twice.
4-0 in their stadium and whatever. So I'd like to see Barcelona advance just in case they have to run into Real
Real Madrid.
It'd be a good one.
In the final, you mean?
Yeah, it'd be in the final.
That'd be
Good one.
disgusting.
Madrid in the final.
Dude,
It's a whole
don't even
diff-
say that,
It's
man.
a whole different game.
I hope it's
Beating them
Liverpool,
all,
man.
bro.
I hope it's
Rafinha
Liverpool.
having a career year.
They already come with a 1-0.
You think so?
Yeah.
Who?
Madrid. When Madrid is in the final, you're already down by 1-0.
That's
A
sad.
good way to look at it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's how you set your mentality.
Yeah.
If I'm a coach, this is how I'm gonna
Yeah.
teach my players.
Well, we
You're already
beat-
down 1-0.
We
You
beat
gotta-
Real Madrid 2-0 already, so I'm confident that we can repeat the process.
Yeah. Wonderful.
I guess we have to talk about Europa League just a little.
Sure.
Yeah.
Touch on Europa League. You guys said that this team is real, that Tottenham lost to?
AZ Alkmaar.
Who are they?
They used to play in the Champions League before. I mean,
Yeah.
they're in the Dutch.
Actually,
league.
I think they had legends too, like of the game.
Oh, they're in
back
sixth
in the
place.
day.
Respect to
They're pretty trash.
what's
Sorry,
it called again?
AZ
Martin
Alkmaar.
Martin.
AZ Alkmaar. I guess they just call them AZ.
who
I
played?
can't believe Tottenham lost to this.
Yeah.
They find new ways to surprise me every week.
I thought this team was back. I mean, I don't understand. They had all their players was on the team. I mean, there's not a single non-starter that's in the lineup apart from Solanke. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Solanke came in the 72nd
Well, they're
minute.
still playing Archie
and
Gray
got
as
injured.
They're still playing Archie Gray as a center back. They don't have Mickey Van de Ven or Romero.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah,
other
you're
than
right.
that, but still, no excuse. They should be.
Van de Ven was on the bench. I guess he's not full. And Romero was on the bench.
They should be beating this team comfortably.
Solanke got injured again. How's that?
Oh wow.
18 minutes of play.
Very unlucky because that was his breakout season.
Manchester United 1-1. Xerxes with the goal. So, like you said in the beginning before off mic, Xerxes is the solution.
I don't think it's a solution, but
Well, he's the best attacker they got.
Yeah, he
were
seems to be
talking
the
about for the
he
last
seems to
few
be the better
months.
player.
We
Yeah.
were talking about the last few months, like who I thought were the only players I'd keep. He was one of them.
Yeah.
Ahmad, him, De Ligt, and I think Mazraoui were the four that I named. I don't think anybody else on that team is worth keeping, including Bruno.
Coca team, bro.
Oh God, Bruno.
Dorgu is. I actually like that guy.
Dorgo.
Patrick Dorgu.
You got a red card.
Yeah, but yes, but watched him play a couple of games. He actually, I mean, he fits. The reason why I could be wrong about him, maybe he's not that good, but he's the first guy that Amorim brought in that actually he knows when I signed him. I know you fit my 3-4-3, so that could be why I'm liking him because he actually knows how to play the system. And the rest of the team, as Amir you've mentioned before, don't know what they're doing out there. So that could be why. But for right now, he seems decent. What do you think?
Oh, I think Manchester is going to get relegated if they continue with the 3-4-3. So I hope he's not building a team around Dorgo.
The last thing was Chelsea in the Conference League. They won 2-1 against
Who?
Copenhagen.
Copenhagen?
Oh, is that Copenhagen?
Copenhagen.
They're spelled with they're spelled K-O with an apostrophe.
Oh,
with the
okay.
cross thing.
All right. Well, good for them. I'm
Yeah.
sure they're really proud of
So
themselves.
just giving our shout outs
So-
to our Premier League team.
So Chelsea's going to go through, win
to the
the
Conference League.
win the Conference League.
Yeah, who's their competition? Yeah, I mean, they have Fiorentina on the other bracket,
Okay.
so it might be
I've heard of.
a final with Fiorentina. Oh, there's Real Betis.
Oh wow.
Imagine Anthony's.
Oh god, imagine Anthony beating Chelsea in the
Oh
final.
my gosh.
Oh god.
Well, not
Can you
revenge,
imagine?
But
Yeah, but
kind of
still,
revenge to the Premier League.
Yeah.
that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
Is Pellegrini the coach for Real Betis? Right, Manuel Pellegrini.
Is he?
Is
Yeah,
he?
I don't know.
Let's see. He is. Dude, this guy's old.
Nice.
71.
Pellegrini.
Wow. That's
Wow.
crazy. All right.
He's like the Roy Hodgson of Spain or something. All right, you guys want to take a little break, and then we get back. We'll do round 28 predictions.
Yes.
Let's
And we are back. Before we do predictions, I guess it's appropriate to go over the current scoreboard for the three of us. We currently have Max at 123 points plus 6.
Woo!
First place. We have Christian 115 points plus 2. I only got 2 from that week.
Yeah. Terrible performance.
That's funny.
And Amir plus 6, 109, clipping at my heels.
Yes, sir.
So we're all within 14 points of one another.
Yep.
It is gut check time, my friends. It's time to actually get these predictions right.
Don't look at me. You got 2 points.
2 points. How did I get 2
That's
points?
horrible.
I'm Christian. How did I get anyway, all right, let's get into round 28. First game we have Saturday, March 8th at 7:30 a.m. Nottingham Forest versus Man City.
This is third place, Nottingham Forest, third
Right.
place, versus fourth place. Whoever wins this gets third place.
All right, we're winning this game.
Yeah, you know Man City's not gonna let that.
Chris
Flip.
Wood is gonna. Chris Wood is the only player to score on Man City from Nottingham. Wait, is that? I read some
Right.
kind of stat like that.
We just beat them 2-0 first leg.
No, wait, who?
Man City.
No, I'm saying Chris Wood scored on you guys in 2022 or something.
Oh, really?
He's the last person to score a goal on you guys.
That's awesome.
He's the last person to score a goal on you guys. That's what
All
it
right, well,
was.
that's good for him, dude. We're gonna beat.
Yeah, we're beating.
I am. I'll be honest. I was thinking 3-1 is how we're gonna beat them. They were in bad form. If you look at their form in the Premier League, it hasn't been good. A lot of ties, a lot of losses.
So that's your guess?
So, but then I remembered something, Max. We're probably gonna start Kusanov. So if we start Kusanov, there's no way we're gonna concede a goal.
We're getting a
You guys
clean
are
sheet.
So
3-0.
confident.
Cool.
3-0.
3-1.
You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy.
That was my prediction anyway.
He just got a foot surgery.
Akanji.
Whatever. Any of these guys
So we have-
probably concede.
We're gonna have Ruben Diaz, Kusanov.
Yeah,
Do you think we're gonna see Vitor Ruiz?
we have to start seeing him. You're up, bro.
Yeah,
We don't have anybody left. You're up, dude. You know?
I know.
And he was good in that FA Cup game.
We're running out of defenders.
I'm going 2-1.
2-1 who?
Manchester City.
Ah,
I'm not going to be crazy.
I thought
I'm not going to be
so.
crazy, but you guys aren't keeping a clean sheet against Nottingham.
All right, dude. 10 a.m. We got Brighton. Dudes. 10 a.m. We got Brighton versus Fulham. Max.
Brighton is hot. They are hot right now.
Fulham.
And Fulham is not.
But Fulham just knocked out Manchester United in the cup.
That's true, but since that 7-0
Yeah.
Nottingham game, Brighton has just been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going Brighton 2-1.
Nice. I'm gonna say 1-1.
Oh, tie. Okay.
Yeah.
I like Brighton at home here. Fulham, it's hard to count them out. I think. I like 2-1 a lot, to be honest. Just to be different, I'll say there's going to be some goals here. 3-2. 3-2 Brighton.
Nice.
All right, next one. We've got Crystal Palace versus Ipswich. We're not going to have Mateta in this game, right?
Yep.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Nketiah.
Starting.
Yeah.
Eze's healthy. Is he healthy?
He is.
All right.
He is.
Their defense is good. They'll probably get a goal from like Nunes.
Yes. My fantasy.
But Liam Delap will probably get a goal too. I'll say 2-1 Crystal Palace.
2-1. Crystal Palace? Really?
They're at home. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna flip it.
All right.
2-1 Ipswich.
Okay. Max.
3-1 Crystal Palace.
Yes,
Did
have
they get
some.
3 goals without Mateta?
Yeah.
I'm cooked.
Munoz hat trick.
All right, this is actually good. Liverpool versus Southampton, Max. What do you think, dude?
We're going to be playing with a B team at all costs because we play PSG on Tuesday.
You're gonna risk the league?
I think we
There's
can
no
against
risking here, but
Southampton. Yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm still gonna go with a 3-0.
Wow.
Yeah.
with a B
Amir.
team?
Yes.
Oh. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. I guess I'm gonna say
What?
2-0 Liverpool.
I was about to say, dude.
Yeah, no, I can't predict Southampton winning.
I do agree it's going to be the B team. This would be the game where Darwin Nunez gets some goals, maybe. You know,
That'd be nice. Get him
yeah.
hot for PSG.
You can say Kwanzaa playing, Tsimikas, some energy.
Tsimikas, I don't know who else we have.
we don't need
as
some
Well-
center back.
I agree with 3-0, I have to say. I agree with 3-0. All right. 12:30, we have Brentford versus Aston Villa.
It's a good game.
Oh, man. Aston Villa will be having the Champions League games. Maybe that complicates things. But they're looking so good with those new signings they got. This one's hard. Brentford,
It is a tough one.
Brentford haven't really been scoring goals like normal.
They haven't been performing against big teams, I would say.
Yeah. And
Like
Aston Villa-
they actually, I would consider Aston Villa like a big team.
Yeah.
They seem to stumble for some reason.
I have a scoreline in my head. You want me to go?
No, I have to go first, don't I?
Go.
I'm just struggling. And now I'm thinking about the 2 points I got last week. I'm just going to go with a tie, 2-2.
Really?
Is that what you got?
That's what I have.
Yeah. All right.
No
2-2.
way.
Yeah.
It's a
It just
3-1
looks like
Aston
a 2-2.
Villa.
I don't know.
3-1 Aston Villa?
Yeah.
That feels right to me. When he just said that,
Change it, man.
No,
Change it.
I'm not going to give you the satisfaction.
Because I'm going to be right. 2-2 is right.
All right. We have at 3 p.m. Wolves versus Everton. What do you think, Max?
Dude, Cunha let his team down, man. 3-match suspension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everton is going to win this. I'm just going to say 1-0.
Yeah.
Not a bad scoreline.
I guess I'm gonna just change it up to 1. Yeah.
Cunha really, if Cunha was there, it
Yeah.
would be completely different.
Everton is not the type of the team that would score go and score like 5 goals or something.
Yeah.
I think 2-0 Everton.
Yeah, it's disappointing because Wolves need points, and Cunha's now gone for 3 games.
Yeah, it's a bad 3 games to be gone, man.
I know.
I thought I looked at their schedule. It's like 3 games where it's like they can get points.
It is,
you know?
and he's out
Yeah.
for all of them, so really messed up there.
All right, Sunday, March 9th at 10 a.m. We have Chelsea versus Leicester.
Ugh,
I think Chelsea are going to win this game pretty easily. Just a matter of do I think they get a clean sheet or not. Leicester got really nothing up front. We got Vardy.
dude.
Yeah.
They started the season really well and then they
Yeah.
dipped pretty
Yeah,
quickly.
it's disappointing.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that like 3-0 Chelsea, honestly. I don't really see Leicester doing much here.
Yeah, Leicester ran out of Red Bull, so
Yeah.
3-0 Chelsea?
Yeah.
That's high.
Yeah.
I can't predict Chelsea keeping a clean sheet, so I'm gonna say 2-1 Chelsea.
What do you think?
I'll make it a little different. 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah, Chelsea.
Paul Calmer.
All right, so there is a trend, right? We have a trend in the Premier League. Every week, one of the big 6 get something weird happens to them.
Okay.
This is going to be the team.
Tottenham and
Tottenham
Wolves.
versus Bournemouth.
Tottenham is not a big 6.
Yeah. Max, what do you think?
The fact that they've lost the last 2 games, I want to say, if I follow the cycle, Tottenham should win. But the fact that they have Solanke injured now again,
Yes.
and Bournemouth is in form, I'm going to go 1-1.
1-1.
1-1. Wow.
Amir, what do you think?
Well, they played really good against Man City, honestly. We got lucky that we won that game away.
They had some good chances.
Yeah, and well, Solanke is out now, but I don't think he's added much to their season anyway. But Bournemouth is also in form. I'm going to say 3-2.
3-2?
Bournemouth.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What to do about Tottenham at home? The thing is that it feels to me like they have forsaken. They have forsaken the league pretty much, and they're all in on Europa. But then they had that performance today. So it's like what I don't know what's.
But then the second leg is next week too, right? So they're probably gonna be focused.
Correct. So I could see them
not risking it.
Not really taking this game here very seriously.
Yeah.
Well,
does whoever win the Europa League qualify to Champions League?
they do.
Correct.
So that's their easiest way anyway.
Correct. Yeah.
So, yeah.
And they're not going to get relegated. So I'm going to say a 2-1 Bournemouth win. Sorry, Tottenham. I know I got a soft spot for you. But. All right, 12:30 p.m. We have the big one of the.
Yeah.
This is going to be such a gross game to watch.
Maybe the big one in 2018, right?
Man United
Oh,
versus
God.
Arsenal. I'm supposed to go first on this one?
Yeah, you start. Yeah. Just don't throw up on the
Old Trafford
couch.
too?
Yes.
Dang it, man.
Hopefully it's not going to be rainy that day.
Old Trafford. I'll say like 2-1 Arsenal. I don't know.
2-1?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Go big, bro.
It's gonna be gross.
It's going to be...
It's gonna be like Arsenal's gonna get a set piece and a penalty.
No.
And that's how they're gonna win.
It's going to be a destroying 4-0 Arsenal.
What?
So,
Yeah.
No, dude, you're crazy.
Ruben Amorim is gonna be sacked after that game.
all right, what do you think?
You said 2-1 Arsenal?
I did, yeah. The Old Trafford is not a fortress anymore.
1-0
not.
Arsenal.
It's a theater of
1-0 Arsenal.
It's a great
1-0. It's a graveyard of dreams.
Yeah.
They're gonna get a Gabriel
1-0?
header. Yeah, it's gonna be a Gabriel header.
Come on, guys. How are you guys seeing that?
What?
How are you guys seeing
Dude,
that it's
Arsenal
going to be a
can't
tight
score
game?
just because they scored at PSV. They don't have 4 goals in them.
Man, you got no formation.
Yeah, but they're better than PSV.
But Arsenal, I don't know.
Going to translate to the Premier League.
Exactly.
I'm not basing it on the PSV game at all.
So before the
Just like-
PSV game, you would think Arsenal can score 4
Yeah.
goals. How?
It's just team shape.
From where?
It's
They
just,
had 5 against
That was before Havertz
Dude.
got injured and Martinelli.
I'm just thinking about team shape. This Man U team have no...
He's gonna park the bus.
Oh,
No, I'm thinking about
No.
why did I
they cannot park the bus. That's the thing. They cannot.
They don't have a bus.
they really cannot
They're gonna park
the bus.
something.
Can I change my?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
What are you
I
doing?
don't know why I think Man U is going to score a goal. It's going to be 2-0 Arsenal.
Okay.
They're not scoring a goal against that defense.
Yeah,
All right. Sorry, you were saying.
I'm keeping
Let's
my.
see.
I'm keeping my
You
prediction.
got 4-0.
4-0.
Max, you got 1. You want to switch? Or
I'm
you good with
changing.
that?
I'm keeping
All
it.
right.
Sorry.
Last one, Monday, March 10th, 4 p.m. Weird time.
That is weird.
It's gonna be
It's because of
9 p.m.
the daylight saving.
Oh.
All right.
That's why these games on Sunday are also late, an hour. England doesn't change until the end of the month.
I got you.
Yeah.
Newcastle is missing Anthony Gordon, Alexander Isak,
Yes.
Lewis Hall.
Yeah.
And then they go play Liverpool in the final.
Yes. So I want to say that just keep that in mind as you're going through with this.
You're gonna win the Kofta Cup.
My prediction?
You go first?
I can go first.
Is it? Yeah.
I'm, 1-1.
1-1.
That's always the case for the Monday game. Easy prediction.
Yeah.
2-2. All right. Let's change it.
Who's going to score?
I'm gonna change it up because I need to catch up on. I gotta do something different.
You're going to get 3 points this week.
Newcastle's missing who again?
Alexander Isak, Anthony Gordon, and Lewis Hall.
So they have Callum Wilson.
They don't. Yeah, they have Callum Wilson
Oh,
Senior.
God.
Yeah.
Callum Wilson Senior.
Totally forgot that this guy still plays for Newcastle.
West Ham's at home. West Ham just beat Arsenal,
Yeah.
didn't they?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Kudus.
that's what you're hoping, right?
Bowen.
Bowen.
Well, that's why I had 1-1. Bowen's gonna get a goal for sure.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Help
God,
my
I
fantasy.
can't pick West Ham to win though, right? That would be insane. Yeah, you guys are right. 1-1.
All right, can I change mine?
Yeah.
1-0 West Ham.
1-0 to who?
West Ham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you have before 2-2?
2-2.
That's crazy.
Yeah. All right, we did it. Those are the predictions. Lock them in.
Nice.
Woo!
All right.
Nice.
You guys got anything else you want to bring up before we shut it down?
You want to do a hot
I don't
topic?
know.
Sure.
Do you have any hot topics?
Well, okay. Did we want to talk about how crappy CBS Golden Lazo is, or did we want to talk? Dude,
Yeah.
okay, 2 comments first of all, because there was 2 different things. They brought ISO Speed to sit next to. He called him Terry Henry, guys.
Yeah.
Terry Henry. I know I talked about this in the group chat, but I can verbalize this now on the podcast. Terry Henry. He sat next to Jamie Carragher and Micah Richards. This is the face of the United States of America representing us. This is what we have.
Well, I'd like
Yeah.
to say in soccer that's probably Tim Howard than him.
Well, yeah, I guess, but
I
like.
see what you're saying, though.
He's the
Oh,
young
God.
generation, I guess, representative. He's that was disgraceful. He called him Henry, like not like with all. He was completely honest. He said, "Good to see you, Henry," or like, "Oh my gosh, dude."
I can't even hear.
No knowledge, no football. He was like talking about his career. His football career hasn't picked up yet. He just needs to work on a couple things.
How old is this guy?
He's 20, but he has no potential. Like,
Yeah,
he's a YouTuber. First
he's
of all.
he's not that good at all. I don't know where.
He's horrible. Yeah.
I have no idea where he's
He
coming.
missed a sitter in the last charity game,
Really?
but like
He doesn't even know.
he did it in
You
the.
gotta imagine, dude, if he's American, he hasn't been on a soccer team since he was like 5.
He doesn't know anything about soccer, dude.
No.
And then Jamie Carragher was asking him, "Why do you think Ronaldo's better?" And he didn't know. He was like Ballon d'Ors. He didn't know how to pronounce it. Like
Ballon
he was like,
d'Or?
"I don't think Ballon d'Ors represent you." Like, oh my gosh. The second thing, because I know I'm venting, the Golazo team.
Yeah.
Can you just talk 10 seconds about when you clicked on the video?
I clicked on the video, and we got a message in our group chat from Max saying, you guys gotta listen to these guys. They don't know what they're talking
Idiots.
about. And I just took my finger and scrolled forward just to pick up a random moment in the show, and they were asking one of the people on the panel about Diego Jota, and her answer was, he just provided nothing today. And then they moved on to the next person.
Next topic.
Yeah, like let's give a round of applause, dude. Great analysis.
And then they moved on to the next person. And I felt...
Oh my gosh.
You know, you feel like someone does something embarrassing, you feel like secondhand embarrassing.
Yeah.
You cringe because it's embarrassing for you.
Yeah.
It
I felt that
sounded
in that moment.
it sounded like a group of people that like when I watched the whole entire video. They're all talking about Dembele's having an amazing season and all that. You know what? They have not watched a single League One game. They have not. They looked at the stats before 10 minutes before the episode started, before they went live, and they watched the game. That's what they're going on, right? They have no knowledge about anything. They have not watched Dembele the whole season. They have not seen Salah at all. They look at the stats, like literally. Yeah. And I saw a bunch of people, Americans, talk about nothing. They were like, "Yeah, Salah was horrible. 3. I think he's not. He showed that he's not good." And like, dude, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So this is all coming out because they took a dump on your boy.
Huh? No, that was not at all. I listened to the whole thing,
Yeah.
and I was like, these people. I've said it before. These people have no knowledge. And the even worse one is ESPN FC. Don't get me started. But like, I just want to shout out all.
ESPN FC, the one with the Scottish guy.
Yeah.
I like his accent.
They're all. Like I said in the group chat, I'll end on this. All they know how to do is look at stats. They know how to pronounce the teams. Real Madrid. They say like these Spanish names.
Barcelona.
Because they think that
Barcelona,
makes them
Real Madrid.
knowledgeable. And then, yeah.
No, dude, you're right. When someone says like Barcelona, it makes me
That's ESPN FC guy does that all the time.
Teach me something.
Barcelona. Yeah.
They know what they're talking about.
Tell me the whole entire starting lineup. Tell me, I want and name the whole entire bench. Dude, sorry, I know I vented, but shout out to all 3 of you guys. You guys suck. Thank you.
But where are we going with this? World Cup is coming. American broadcasters
If
gotta do better.
ESPN gets this, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Did you guys hear about the money that's going into the Club World Cup?
Yeah.
No.
1 billion.
$1 billion.
Whooping
total.
prize.
The winning team, I think it's 100 million.
El
That's
Ahly?
what you get.
El Ahly?
If I'm not mistaken.
No, that is not getting anything.
Come on, dude. I will join them.
Isn't that what you get when you win Champions League? Is that right?
1 billion.
100 million.
Euros or something?
I think you get 100 million automatically if you qualify to No, if you play in the Premier League, any team plays in the Premier League get 100 mil.
Really?
That's what I heard.
I think I misheard the because way they were
Champions
talking about the
League,
Club World
I don't
Cup
know.
money,
Yeah.
it was like it was on par with the biggest leagues in the world. The type of money these teams are eligible to get. If Italy got
Dude,
100 million euros, how much that is in Guinea?
dude, we're done.
They can buy the entire
We're
league.
buying Messi.
They already
Messi's
did buy
going
the
to
entire league.
Messi's going to Al
Yeah, so I mean,
or Ronaldo.
when
Maybe.
I saw
Yeah.
that, I was like, dude, like,
Yeah.
Man City, you need to strive. I mean, maybe these moves we got in January are
Could
not
he-
just for
they
Champions
could
League,
help
but
us. They
it's
could
for
help us in
that
the
as
Club
well.
World Cup.
Yeah.
Like winning that, like if we finish this year with an FA Cup, hopefully,
And the Club World
that,
Cup.
I'm okay. If that's our down year,
And the Community Shield.
Max, if that's our down year, you're cooked next
Calm
year.
down,
bro.
calm down.
You're
Wait.
cooked.
Calm down.
Does whoever win the FA Cup goes to the Community Shield, or is it Carabao Cup?
I thought it was FA.
I thought FA Cup, right?
Yes.
So if we win the FA Cup, which we will,
Yeah.
we're gonna
so confident.
we're gonna play in the Community Shield. So here's
What was
another
that?
trophy.
You sound like Arteta right now, right?
Oh no.
Remember you saying, "Oh, we won."
That's our down year, bro.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
seriously, if that's our down year, Max, you're dead.
I thought Manchester City fans couldn't get more annoying, but the fact that you guys are talking about your down year with so much joy
So much
Yeah.
is
joy.
disgusting.
Let the players rest, bro.
Yeah, love
What?
the players. Have you watched Kusanov yet?
Bro,
See, put eyes on Kusanov.
he's not Asian.
He's
He actually is.
Oh my
amazing,
god.
dude. All right, you guys
Yeah.
got any other hot topics?
No.
No.
Can I ask one last question?
Yes.
What do you guys think of the Jamie Carragher AFCON drama? We
No.
haven't touched- we
Yeah.
haven't touched on that. What
I'm
do
glad
you
you brought it up. I listen. It's not the biggest tournament out there, but I don't agree with him saying that it's not a major tournament.
I don't think he said that. He just kind of was like,
He said there's no major tournament or something, right? Didn't he say that?
Yeah.
I don't agree with that. That he basically took the whole entire continent of Africa. It was like, you guys are not important. Yeah, I don't there has been some really good competition. Like Eto'o, Drogba at the prime, Egypt at their prime.
yeah,
So like I don't think it's fair to say that. But at the same time, if we're comparing it to the Euros, which one has the more TV views, which one is the most popular around the world? Obviously, that's where he's coming from.
yeah.
It was disrespectful, though.
I don't know. It is very disrespectful. And it's sad to see that these guys always forget that a tournament like the AFCON or the Asia Cup, like the Nations Cup, is what provides their leagues with talent. Because most clubs will go scouting in these tournaments
That's
to
true.
provide for their leagues. So that way, the leagues, like how many African players you would see in the Premier League or even like in the
sure.
Spanish league and French league, for example, there's a lot of African players that plays in these leagues, and it's really providing them like success and competition. It's not if we watch football in Europe just based off European like tactics and European like players alone, I think they're probably not going to have top leagues,
Yeah.
in my opinion. So
Yeah. So my take on the whole Jimmy Carragher thing was that it didn't sit well with me. But when I sat and thought about it, I kind of thought I don't like. Okay, I'll tell you one thing I didn't like more than what Jamie Carragher did. What I didn't like more is guys like, I have to call him out, Rio Ferdinand and other pundits saying we need to shine more light on the AFCON. We need to shine more light. Anything in this world like gets the light that it's supposed to get.
Yeah.
I don't like this manufactured shining light on
I
something.
agree, yeah.
Like if AFCON was interesting to you, you'd watch it. That's just the facts.
Yeah.
That's where I can kind of see a little bit where Jamie Carragher is coming from. Like I love AFCON.
it is an interesting
it's an
tournament.
entertaining tournament. I'm into. Obviously, we're.
I just don't like the time of the year it's played.
Yeah.
but
Time
yes.
of year. We were watching games where like they were in the group stage where they were doing commercials in the middle of the 45-minute stretches. So obviously, there's a lot of things that can be improved, right? So, but to me, I just didn't like how all these pundits said we need to shine more light. We need to put more eyes on AFCON.
Yeah.
We need to talk about it more. Why? The AFCON, speaking as someone that watches AFCON and is Egyptian, I don't need you to force yourself to watch it if you don't watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
Watch what you like. We'll watch what we like, and just it is what it is.
Yeah.
You don't have to manufacture this inorganic interest into this tournament that we like.
I
Yeah.
completely agree.
Yeah, so
I completely agree.
so
Yeah,
my beef
good
was
take.
more the guys after Jimmy Carragher than with Jimmy Carragher.
I
I
felt
know.
like they needed
Yeah.
needed to like nurture and like
Yeah.
take care of
No,
like
we
we'll
don't do
help
that.
you out. We'll give you a little push.
No, we
No,
don't do that,
man.
dude.
This
Yeah.
is a major tournament.
Yeah.
It is a major tournament,
Yeah.
and honestly, it builds a lot of like the teams in Europe anyway, like especially that French national team. Sorry, but
Yeah. They all switched.
we're gonna stop here, I guess.
All right, well, I guess that's it for today. Thank you, DJ Mustry, for doing the music for this. You guys got any final words?
No, see you next
Thank
week.
you guys for tuning in. Subscribe, like, share, do all that stuff, and we'll see you next week.
You'll never
See.
walk alone.
Oh, sure.